Ow. Alright guys, today's video. So, look at this. Just replaced this taillight. I made a video previously about replacing this same taillight on the driver's side. Even before that, I made, ooh, fingers. Jazz hands. I even made a video about repairing this type of taillight using epoxy. And it worked out well. But it worked out well to fix the issues, but there's more issues that go to these shitty ass two-piece plastic taillights all the cars use now than what used to. And I'm about to have to probably change out these two on either side, because you look at the bottom, you can start seeing that right there. We're starting to separate. So here is the taillight that I already fixed, the old one, and I went and I patched up all these cracks with the clear epoxy, and I lost something here. You know, I sanded it all down and all that shit to make it look all nice and pretty. But as you can see, still is getting moisture in it, but that didn't happen for a while. So I got this right here to show you what actually happens here. Let's see if it'll bubble or anything. There goes some ants. So, oh, look at all that water right there. Okay? And you see it dripping, running out there. So what it is that these taillights, these shitty made stock taillights that pretty much all car companies use now, they're two-piece, for lack of a better term, or just multi-piece plastic, and it's an inner housing here and an outer housing, a lens that's attached by around this edge by butylene, I think. Except it's not quality, because butylene is kind of like what they used to do to hold in windshields. They may still do, I don't know. But this stuff, it's meant to be kind of like, not necessarily fused, but in order to break it apart, you're supposed to kind of like have to cook these things in the oven to melt, to make the butylene, or whatever it is, if I'm getting it wrong, but the adhesive loose enough, tacky enough to where you pull the lenses out and then and that's how you like stick it together and work on these things. But the thing is that these, and a big culprit of this I've noticed, is that if you take this style thing and you go through car washes all the time, the beating of the brush and all that on the housing and stuff starts to pull things away. And then also too, if you go through a car wash that has one of those or has any of those big ass air dryers that go on it, this is being hard mounted to the car, the backside, but right here around it is only barely mounted by that tacky bullshit, and the air is kind of getting behind it and pushing it apart, so it ends up forcing these lenses apart. And this will probably pop right off. Let's see. Yeah, see, just like that. There we go. I mean, that black's just a little bit of dirty funk sitting underneath there. But right here, this whole edge, there's supposed to be stickiness to it right along here. And it's like there's no stickiness to it at all. It's like it's dried out, and it's just kind of like pushing itself away. And that's what happens, and these end up cracking. Like if you've seen the other replacement video of this, on the other side, the lens just blew off driving down the road. So yeah, this is a note to manufacturers, but you guys don't care. You're just going to keep doing the same bullshit you always do. But this light style is trash. Go back to sealed beams or something. And as you can see right here, it's separating right down there on that one. And the other one as well. So also got a little bit of crash going down on the side. So these are probably going to need to be changed at some point in time. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Just want to say, hey, OEMs, manufacturers, do better. You got to do better, Senator.
You've got to do better, Senator.
That show sucked. But yeah, I mean, that's it. If you want to know how to replace these, I'll show you where. If you need a replacement of this for your Acadia, I got a link for it down in the description. They're just cheap Chinese remans like everything else on the market nowadays. But I mean, that's it. These lights sort of suck. Make sure you keep an eye out on these. Make sure you're paying attention. If you start seeing these lenses, if you see cracks, fix the cracks. If you start seeing moisture underneath the lenses in any way, form, or fashion, just go ahead and start either pull it out, take it apart, and reseal the whole thing up if you're sure that's what it is, or just go ahead and get replacement lenses for it, whole housings, because once these things start leaking, they don't stop leaking. And if you get so much water in here and it makes its way up to the electrical connectors, and those for whatever reason aren't sealed nicely, you'll start getting water into the electrical connections, and who knows what kind of havoc it could wreak. Popping fuses, potentially maybe setting off some sort of sensors in the car, since everything's tied together computer wise. Don't let that happen. So what you want to do is switch this stuff out right as soon as you see something happening, and make sure it doesn't get to this point. But all right, guys, that's all I got for today. Like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to bitch about this terrible design stuff in the comments. Join in the club of misery. I will see you guys next time.